Hey, what's going on everybody? TJ here, and it's a little bit bittersweet because I'm back in my trail right now, and this is the last time I'm going to be back here for quite a while because tomorrow is the day that we're moving to California. So I figured that I would give you guys a tour of the trail because I was building this BMX trail and I wanted to make it a lot bigger, but I really just got to make this move. And we're gonna have to put it on the back burner for a while, at least until I maybe visit, if I even decide to do that. But check it out. This is what I had built. Over here, it starts off with a nice bank. It's a launch ramp. It's kind of like a quarter pipe. The two holes you see is a giant foxhole. Some foxes, like 5 foxes, decided to make this their home, and I decided to let them keep it. You can see this giant mound is in the center. That's because they kicked out a bunch of dirt. This is not the first time that they've done it either, so it's got to be even bigger than their initial home. So I've been using that and trying to keep it as level as possible, but they got the last act, it seems, but that's okay. We come down here. It's just a nice trail through the woods. And I'm sorry this isn't fully maintained right now, just because I've been so busy. But right here we have a forked berm. So we have one berm that takes you to the right and another that takes you to the left. The right was the first one, so we'll go down that one first in the video. Over here was the first kicker that I had built. Nice kicker with a bridge gapping over this trail. This is fun to do like manis or nose manis down. Usually I just like to try to clear it though. Over here we have a really steep berm wall ride that I made out of pallets and a piece of plywood and a lot of dirt. You whip around this, which leads to a skinny bridge that I made out of pallets and 2x4s. This is about 2.5 feet tall, which leads to a gap between these two trees, and you have to gap and land onto this kicker that I made out of cobblestone and dirt. This is probably the funnest thing to me. I love doing this thing. And then if you were to come down here, excuse the wind, it's a bit windy and rainy today. This was just a little 4x4 that I was using to practice riding on 2 tires, like skinnies, you know, because I was going to lift that up into the air through the woods. That plan is getting postponed. Here's a really sick project that you guys have not seen on YouTube because it's still in the works of being built. But check this thing out. I used the gate of a fence to make a rail. Covered it up with a bunch of dirt and building a kicker launch ramp onto it. Hopefully I come back ready to finish this one up because this one is so sick. Up here it intersects back to the start. I'm just gonna walk past so you can see and realize where we're at here. So here is the start with the forked berms. We just took the right path, but now I'm going to show you if you go left. So you take this berm, have a little pump right here. Right, I made this bump. Pump over this to get some speed. a little seat to chill while I'm building or just hanging. And it leads to the first set of jumps. Nice double with a bridge tabletop. Can be removed if you decide to, but I keep it on because I like it to be like a beginner jump, you know, like you can't really case it. Or at least you can, but not, it won't wreck the jump if you do. But that leads to the second set of doubles, which does not have a bridge. So you have to be able to clear this. So much fun. Here, real quick before we continue on, I'll show you. This is another spot that I was getting all the dirt from. A huge hole. I did this entire thing just by myself with one shovel and a wheelbarrow. Took a lot of time, but it was really fun to do. And then I was working on this jump, which is just a huge dirt jump. I think it's like 3 feet tall, maybe 3.5. So try to get a little lower so you can see. And this is where I had left off. I was gonna finish packing this one up and then make a nice gap and another one the same size, so you'd have to gap it with another double. And that leads to the bottom of the trail. This loop whips around and takes you all the way back to the very beginning of the trail. This is just a quad trail. So I don't touch the places where you could take a quad, because I want that to still be an option too. Back here, you can either hit the BMX trails or the quad trails. And that is it. That is as far as I got. I had a lot of plans for stuff through the woods here. A lot of bridges up in the trees. But I even bought like a giant stack of 2x4s for it. But we'll just have to save that for sometime when I'm visiting back in New Jersey. All right, well, that is my trail. I hope you guys like what I was building here. If you do, make sure you give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more skateboarding, more BMX, more builds, I'm still gonna be doing builds and stuff. More skate park tours, a lot of stuff in California, then make sure you subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to hit the bell so you're notified on the next video. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Later.